I stand before you not just to inspire, but to share the powerful, life-altering transformation that happened to me in just one day. Yes, you heard that right. One single day can be enough to change the course of your life forever. And I am here to tell you about the 7 principles that made it happen for me. These principles, rooted in the teachings of Neville Goddard, are universal truths that anyone can apply to create a life of abundance, joy, and fulfillment. But before I dive into the principles, let me take you back to the day my life changed. I was overwhelmed, stuck, and consumed by self-doubt. Life felt like a series of battles I couldn't win. Then, through a series of serendipitous events, I stumbled upon Neville Goddard's teachings. I devoured them with an open heart and mind. That day, I decided to fully commit to these principles, and the results were nothing short of miraculous. So, let's dive into these 7 principles that transformed my life in just one day. I promise you, if you internalize and practice these principles, they can do the same for you. Neville Goddard's core teaching is simple yet profound. Imagination creates reality. The first principle that transformed my life is the art of assuming the feeling of the wish fulfilled. This means you must live in the end, as if your desires have already been realized. Most of us wait for external circumstances to validate our desires. But the truth is, you need to feel the joy, gratitude, and excitement of already having what you want. That day, I closed my eyes, imagined the life I desired, and immersed myself in the emotions of already living it. I wasn't wishing or hoping. I was knowing. The shift in my energy was immediate. My mind stopped resisting, and my heart opened to endless possibilities. Remember, the subconscious mind doesn't distinguish between what is real and what is vividly imagined. When you consistently dwell in the feeling of your wish fulfilled, the universe conspires to bring it into your physical reality. The second principle is faith. Faith is the bridge between the invisible and the visible. It is the conviction that unseen things are more real than what your 5 senses perceive. This principle requires you to let go of doubt and trust the process. When I first began practicing faith, it felt like stepping into the unknown. But that's the beauty of it. Faith isn't about having all the answers. It's about trusting that the answers will come. I stopped reacting to external circumstances and started affirming the reality I wanted to create. That day, I decided to act as if everything I wanted was already mine. Faith isn't passive, it's active. It's showing up with the energy, confidence, and certainty that your desires are on their way. And when you do this, miracles happen. Have you ever stopped to listen to the conversations you're having with yourself? The third principle that changed my life is understanding the power of inner dialogue. Your self-talk is like a script for your life. Whatever you affirm in your mind, whether positive or negative, will manifest in your reality. That day, I made a conscious decision to rewrite my inner dialogue. Instead of replaying stories of lack, failure, or fear, I began affirming abundance, success, and love. I would say things like, I am worthy, everything is working out in my favor, and I am surrounded by opportunities. The shift was almost instantaneous. My energy changed, and I started noticing opportunities I had previously overlooked. By aligning my inner conversations with my desires, I was able to create a reality that matched those affirmations. This principle was a game changer for me. The law of revision teaches that you can rewrite your past to align with your desired future. Your memory of events is subjective, and by revising the past, you can heal old wounds and release limiting beliefs. That day, I revisited some of my most painful memories. Instead of reliving the hurt, I imagined those situations unfolding in a way that empowered me. I visualized forgiveness, success, and love where there had been pain, failure, and resentment. This exercise was incredibly liberating. I felt lighter, freer, and more aligned with the person I wanted to become. The law of revision isn't about denial. It's about transforming your perception of the past so it no longer holds you back. The fifth principle is gratitude. Gratitude is the highest vibration you can emit, and it acts as a magnet for more things to be grateful for. When you're grateful, you shift your focus from what's lacking to what's abundant. That day, I began a gratitude journal. I wrote down everything I was thankful for, no matter how small. The warmth of the sun, the kindness of a friend, the breath in my lungs, all of it became a reason to celebrate. Gratitude changed my perspective. Instead of focusing on what I didn't have, I started appreciating all the blessings in my life. The more I practiced gratitude, the more blessings flowed into my life. It's a simple yet transformative practice that will elevate your vibration and align you with the abundance you seek. One of the biggest obstacles to manifesting your desires is getting caught up in the how. How will it happen? When will it happen? Who will make it happen? The sixth principle is about surrendering the need to control every detail and trusting that the universe will orchestrate everything perfectly. That day, I released my need to micromanage the universe. I focused on the what and the why and left the how to a higher power. Detachment doesn't mean you stop caring. It means you trust that everything is unfolding as it should. This shift was liberating. I stopped obsessing over timelines and outcomes and started enjoying the journey. The irony is, the moment I let go, things started falling into place effortlessly. The final principle is inspired action. Manifestation isn't just about thinking and feeling, it's also about doing. But the key is to act from a place of inspiration, not desperation. Inspired action feels joyful, effortless, and aligned with your desires. That day, I asked myself, what small step can I take today that aligns with the reality I want to create? The answers came naturally. I reached out to a mentor, started a project I'd been procrastinating on, and took care of my mind and body. Each action felt like a vote for the person I wanted to become. When you combine the energy of assumption, faith, gratitude, and inspired action, you become an unstoppable force. You're no longer waiting for life to happen. You're actively creating it. These 7 principles transformed my life in one day, and they can do the same for you. But here's the thing. Transformation isn't just about one day. It's about making each day a masterpiece. It's about showing up with intention, aligning your thoughts and emotions with your desires, and trusting the process. As you leave here today, I want you to remember this. You are the creator of your reality. You have the power to rewrite your story, to live your dreams, and to manifest a life beyond your wildest imagination. All it takes is a decision to embrace these principles and embody the person you wish to become. So, take a deep breath, close your eyes, and imagine your life transformed. Feel the joy, the gratitude, and the fulfillment of living your dream life. Now, open your eyes and take the first step toward making it your reality. The universe is waiting to support you. Thank you, and may your journey be filled with miracles and magic.